last verse on this. Verse 4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. So going back to that armor, when you put that armor on, not everybody can get in there with you. You have to first make it for your family to make it. You have to be built up to be the proper kind of guide to guide your family to salvation, to guide the next man to salvation. Okay, and you can't rush that process, but it has to. But it's sped up already. So you got to be attentive to that knowing that that's how you keep your eyes single. That salvation in the kingdom is how you're gonna get there. Okay, so it's an important thing for you to take that solo time and try to seek that solo time. And that's not according to what the world wants. Your family gonna want to hang out and be with you and see what you into. When they realize what you into, they ain't gonna want to be around, or they gonna want to pull you away and try to get you to do other things.
Right. When our faces are plastered on Most Wanted,
Yep.
or on the TV, talking about where, you know, the Reverend Rest,
or the Insta.
you know, talk about we're extremists.
Yep.
And, you know, we must be dealt with, and anybody who's harboring us or you know,
Yep.
keeping us in their place, you're pretty much a partner in crime with us, and you will be dealt with. You know, you can expect family members to not want to have you around. You know?
Harboring the baiting and criminal.
Yeah. So that fear is gonna. They don't have the spirit. They're easily gonna fold.
That's what I'll take upon myself to go. You know? Why would I wait for you to, you know, if you're not strong enough, you're not with me, you know?
Right.
If I see you, you know, still in the world, I'm gonna go ghost on you.
Yeah.
Why would I keep you around?
Yep.
You know, so you can rat on me.
You think about it, Esau's going to make it so believable that we're these terrible people. The people that know you, your own family, they know it's not the truth, but they're going to begin to believe, like, man, maybe they are right about these guys. But maybe they are, you know, maybe they've been doing, you know, Esau's going to make it believable through their, you know, the things that we were talking about earlier, their pseudosciences and AI technology. They're going to make people, even your closest family members, people you live with, believe the bullshit. But hey, we ain't trying to convince them either. Shit, we just trying to, you know, get right with Yahweh Shema Shah. That's at the end of the day. You know, the Lord said that your family would come against you.
Right, and we're not community Israelites.
Right. Yeah.
We're not community based. You know, where, you know, Jake, they think that this is some type of movement, or we're gonna try to build some type of communal progress. You know, we're gonna set up schools and mentorships and dating counseling and
Have farmland.
have a bunch of farmland and build properties and all this shit. No, man, that's not how you prepare for what's to come. You're actually preparing yourself to be laxed in a society when you do that. And you got certain Israelite groups, that's part of their initiative.
Yeah.
They want to build here. So they're they're doing the opposite of actually preparing you for Jacob's trouble. The scriptures tell us, we always read it in 2nd Esdras, that in that time to be as pilgrims, get you ready to the battle and be even as pilgrims upon the earth. And any of these little things that you might have, be as one that you know you might lose it any damn way, so that you don't put your whole heart into it. You know, like going back to what Paul said, you know, that the brother just read it about the affairs of this life, how you may please Yahweh Shai to be a good soldier. All right.
Let me read it one more time.
Yeah, read it again.
2 Timothy 2:4. No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. Every time I read that scripture, I think about the movie Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, so how your baby girl do? Man, I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
You know, I'll deal with that when I get back home.
Yeah.
It's kept me alive, not thinking about those things.
Yeah.
And he didn't want none of that focus and none of that feeling to get involved.
He had tunnel vision on the task that he was dealing with.
He was locked in too.
Which was that war.
Yep, he was locked in that movie. far as being a soldier.
Yes,
Real quick, I asked about what are the examples of affairs of this life, this civilian life.
Good one.
And in Chat GPT it says they generally refer to earthly everyday concerns that can become distractions.
Yep.
These might include material possessions,
Yep.
wealth and financial pursuits, career ambitions when they become consuming. And you get so tied up into your career that you ain't got time for nothing else. And now you tired, you drained. You don't even have time or energy for nothing else.
Yeah.
Right? It says social status or approval. Some of these Israelite camps, they're too prone on trying to get societal approval with all these damn gimmicks.
Yeah. The approval of the woman.
Approval of these women.
Yeah.
Approval of the so-called black community.
Yeah.
Going into that earlier too about them walking hand in hand with these other fucking religions.
Yeah.
Bro, fucking IUIC. You just had a 1,000-man march here in Vegas, where they marched from Doolittle Park to like MLK and some street.
No fruit over there.
No fruit.
Just
But guess,
the MLK.
bro,
That's just like, bro. That's like point.
Bro.
That's not even a
Two
mile,
blocks.
bro.
Yeah.
bro,
2 blocks.
and mind you, you had the Black Panthers in that march. You had the NOI in that march. You
Nation
had
of Islam. Let's get it.
Nation of Islam in that march. You had Greek fraternities in that march. You had black Freemasons in that march.
So they was all marching together?
Yeah, all together.
Might as well all throw BLM in there.
All together. You had RBG. They was walking around with their Pan-African flag,
Oh, yeah.
and then you see dudes in purple. What the fuck are you doing? You trying to appeal to this world.
Yeah.
This is part of the affairs of this life that they refuse to leave, because they want the approval of men.
Yeah.
This is have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove.
Hey, be not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Man, that's simple. They don't believe. They're not going to believe what you believe. So why the f would you want to sit up there and have a conversation with them and talk to them about anything spiritual? Because they're not going to get it, and we're not going
to.
Right. That we ain't on the same page. We're not on the same path. You know, it's simple.
But IUIC out there marching with them.
They built the Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
that
is.
shows you that they're not kingdom minded. They're not ready for the world to come. They rather it be right where they're standing, which is why they're trying to put so much into building here.
And we're trying to further separate ourselves from the people of this world, from these other doctrines. You got more? Yep.
It says social status or approval. That's part of the affairs of this life.
Mm-hmm.
Entertainment and pleasure seeking.
Yep.
Worries about daily needs.
Yep.
These are not necessarily sinful in themselves, but when they take priority over
Yep.
spiritual devotion, they can hinder a believer's effectiveness.
Beautiful.
And then it gives precepts.
Somebody get Matthew 6, like 30.
That's the spirit.
They got it right there?
Yeah, it was one of the pre's, but brother could get it.
Say 6 and 30.
Yep. Read that. We
Ma-
just talk directly about that.
Matthew chapter 6 and verse 30. Wherefore, if the Most High so clothe the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is, cast it into the oven, shall he not
basically to be destroyed? If the field is dressed and all beautiful in the springtime, but come summer it's all burnt out, and then fall everything dies down, and then the wintertime is dead. If he clothed that and then come back to the spring and it got flowers and blooming and it's beautiful again, how much more his highest creation on the planet? You got it?
and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat? or what shall we drink?
These are the daily tasks. You got it?
Or wherewithal
Daily necessities.
shall we be clothed?
Yeah. All you're doing is just you're worrying too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, your mind is just, you know, set on mortal things.
You're pretty much
You know?
faithless.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have faith. You know, you're not, or if you do, it ain't built up to the level where it needs to be.
And because what happens if you're asking yourself, or you're asking the Most High, or whatever you're asking, what am I gonna wear tomorrow? What am I gonna do about food? What am I? Well, you should already be moving toward those things anyway. But your mind should be focused on listening to the Spirit of what the Father wants you to do. Okay, I'm already up. I'm already up, cleaning up my clothes, getting dressed or whatever. I'm already up, walking around looking for berries or whatever, you know, or whatever I'm looking for, something to eat, you know. And I think there's a creek or a stream this way or something. I'm already up, moving around. But if the Father says, you know, the Spirit says something to you like, "Hey, go this way," you know, you gotta. That's what you need to be locked in to hear that. Not about, I don't know, I can't hear nothing to my stomach. Then they, like these people say, don't say nothing to me. You know how they do without my coffee. That you know, the whole I can't do nothing without coffee first. That type of
You're not yourself.
can't be like that. Right. That Snickers commercial. Shit. Like you can't be on that. You gotta be. You really. When you deprive yourself of those other things, your spirit is able to go further and lock in higher in the spirit.
You ever do something or working on something like you ever do a painting and you've been maybe hungry, but your mind is so locked in on doing that, you're not worried about food. You're not you like say it's a task you're doing. Like that happens to me sometimes when I'm doing something, I'm whatever, something around the house.
Good.
It's like you're doing whatever it is. You're not worried about food. You just you tired. You may have worked that day and you still at whatever you're doing for another 8 hours until you get it done. Hey, that's how we are in this truth, man.
Yeah.
We gotta continue to fight. Yeah, we're not worried about all this other shit until
that stuff gotta get done.
It gotta get done, but
it's not a priority.
Right.
Over your spirit, like I said, your spiritual. I forget the word he used in the thing, but finish reading that. Then he can go back.
And that's what highlighted that ultimate spirit was when we were in the wilderness. Mm-hmm. Once we got into the wilderness, Jake's anxiety went through the roof.
Yep.
How we gonna eat?
Because they thought the Lord was just gonna lead them out there just to die off. Which, you did end up dying off, but it wasn't because the Lord just planned on just killing you off.
Right.
The Lord He led you just to test you.
Yep.
He tested you the entire time that you was out there and you was provoking him.
Yep.
You saw what the Lord did for you when you was in the land of your captivity and what he did to free you out of that captivity.
Yep.
So, of course, if he leads you...
You didn't appreciate it.
Bro, how the hell you lose faith all of a sudden?
That's like, how most of the scriptures compare the children of Israel to a woman.
Yep.
Woman never satisfied.
Yeah.
It's just delivered your ass.
Hey, and I didn't go. You said you was hungry. I knew that. That's why I had you eat on the way out.
Yeah.
But then now I got you eating this manna coming out of nowhere. It's amazing. Oh, you still need meat? All right. But what did they say? And then they spoke the rock for the water. But what did he say? Moses led us out here. That's what the quote was. Moses led us out here to die. He about to say
He about to read it.
Okay. 31. Therefore, take no thought, saying, "What shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or withal shall we be clothed?" For after
even have that mindset when you get cut off. When we have to go off grid and we don't have the C hip, so we can't get into places. We can't go grocery shopping no more. Still have that mindset. Take no thought. Don't even worry about it. You did the Lord had you all this time out there working for him. But he gonna leave you to starve.
Right.
The Lord Paul said the Lord is not unforgiveful, unrighteous to forget your labor of love.
Your works and labor of love.
Your works and labor of love, which you have shown.
Labor is not in vain.
Yeah, man.
The works do follow him.
Yeah, man.
To land back as well, it's a spiritual mindset switch.
to have the thoughts of victory in whatever you go through, man.
Yeah.
You know, like
most adverse situations. Yeah,
kind, you know, when we see certain numbers, it's spiritual notes to it. You know, you see 7, okay, completion. You see 3, oh, it's understanding. You see 4, it's mercy.
Mercy. Yeah.
Hey, when you a lot of times when these people see 666, it's like, oh, that's the devil. When we see it, it's like victory over the beast. You know, so it's we have to constantly. It's like the more you're in something, you know, your mind starts to mold around that purpose.
Yeah,
right? That's why the scripture says, set your hearts upon the things of heaven. You know,
yeah, I was gonna have him jump up to the 19th verse. You can jump up right quick.
Not on the things of the earth.
Yeah, 19.
Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt.
Don't put your hope and trust in the things of carnality, in the things of the flesh, the things of the world.
Because another thing as well, and I remember the elder said this a while back. I can't forget which elder exactly it was, but he said, all that we have up to this point, you know, the Yahweh Shema Shai gave you that just so you could push, man. Hey, whether it's the woman you have, whether it's the car you have, the job you have, all of this was destined for this point, for you to be built up to where you're at now. And the Lord is going to continue to build, man.
It's part of the grace.
Yeah.
To help you make it through the grace.
As well as things that we don't got.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, because if you had what you wanted, hey, you'd be fucked up, man.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Hey, if you wanted that extra $200, hey, who knows what you'd do with it?
Yeah.
You know?
$200, man, changed everything.
Yeah, changed the
life.
game.
Changed the life.
You know?
$2 extra $100?
Bro, you know, that makes a difference, but
Back in
that's
the day, it really changed.
Yeah.
but that's just the truth, man. You know, these are the thoughts that you have to have, man.
Yeah.
As far as the victory, understanding that whatever we go through, hey, as the elders also been speaking, man, the Christians have hijacked our terms. The terms "let go" and "let God" it's an adjective, really. You know, because you have to be walking and you have to be comfortable in wherever Yahweh Shema Shai has you. Hey, He wanted you there, man. You know, and it may be hard in a moment because, as the scripture says, how does it go? It says things seeming to be grievous and not joyous, right? But ultimately, that's just the way a man's goings of the Lord, you know.
But they yielded the peaceable fruit.
Yep.
That you were able to exercise thereby, and grow and exercise thereby. Basically, you're built up, and your spirit is more refined, and your mind is more sharp about spiritual things versus carnal things, especially when you go without. Hey, anybody knows that if for you brothers that have kids, when you keep your kids from certain things, if you don't give them everything they want, they grow up to be better people, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And they appreciate things more.
Yeah, when they do get something, it's like, ooh, it's the greatest thing I ever had.
Yeah.
And it'd be something simple, you know?
They can wait.
Yeah, and you're learning their character, building certain characters in them. How much more the Heavenly Father?
Yeah, so something like food, as what brothers was speaking about, that's little, man. That's nothing for the Lord to give you food. He can make it to where you just not hungry the whole time through Jacob's trouble. You know? So hey, understand you can't box your Yahweh Shema Shai in.
And see, to back you up, because he's not just saying this. Didn't he? We only have a few fish and a couple loaves.
Bro, yeah.
And they had leftovers, bro.
They had a multitude.
They had leftovers. Everybody had a morsel, and it was more than full. Yeah, doggy bags to go, man. Just to say it. But go ahead and hit that 19th and jump back so we can hit his point.
Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal.
Yeah, fuck material needs, because this all just pertains to the flesh, man.
Yeah.
You know, we're seeking for a world without end. Everything that we try to seek here is all temporary. Everything that you see eventually is not going to be. But we're yearning for the things that we don't see, because those things are eternal. That's what you should be focused on. Not to say that, you know, you're not gonna at times, as the scripture also say, not to defraud yourself. I think it's in the Apocrypha, where it says, don't defraud yourself to do good to yourself.
Yep.
So every once in a while, there's nothing wrong with, you know, certain things that you might like. It's not sinful to indulge in those things, but you don't want to overindulge to where you're starting to lose yourself in it.
put yourself in a bad position.
The thing we're talking about is the focus, where your priorities are.
Exactly.
That your priority don't shift about taking care of yourself versus make sure the house of the Lord is taken care of. Jump back down.
Like when Paul said, all things might be lawful, but not all things are expedient. But he also said that he would not come up under the power of any. You know, you're not gonna let anything overpower him. Not a woman. All right, not a necessity. He said, I know how to be abased and to abound. You know,
but be content whatever estate I'm in.
Whatever estate I'm in. Yeah. So that's why we gotta prepare ourselves, man. Whatever estate you in now, hey, prepare for that sacrifice. It's not gonna be comfortable. It's not gonna be easy. But hey, the kingdom is what you're thinking about the whole time. Where you're gonna have everything that you couldn't imagine. You know? Eyes have not seen and ears have not heard the things the Lord got prepared for those that love Him. You know?
I had that precept. Sorry, 14.
Go ahead.
This is I'm reading the GNT. This is Rock 14 and 14. Don't deny yourself a single day's happiness. If there is something you want to do and it is lawful, go ahead.
So we're not telling you that, hey, just sit in the corner, you know what I'm saying, in the dark, you know, Buddhist monk fashion. Nah, man.
Come celebrate all that.
You can, you know, you into certain things, you could do that. You got certain hobbies, you got certain things that you into. That's fine. Some brothers into music. Some brothers, you know, they cook. Certain brothers, they do all type of stuff. They into sports, you know. But that's not your ultimate focus and priority.
Don't put that over this.
That's not your purpose, especially when it comes to this ministry. The ministry comes first. You know?
Oh. Yeah, let me finish this. Back in Matthew 6 and verse 32. For after all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye need of all these things.
He already know. He knows the human body, what it needs to keep you alive, to preserve you.
I got it.
So that shouldn't even be a worry. The disciples, they was traveling with Yahushua. They didn't have an actual a solitary place. They was constantly on the move. And he asked them before they came to apprehend them, when I sent you out there, you didn't take a purse, you didn't take a script, you didn't take nothing with you. Was any of you lacking the whole time? You know? So the Lord, he takes care of us, man. Which the brother, I'm pretty sure you finna finish it up. If you got birds, they don't plant. They don't prepare food.
So not.
They don't sow. They don't water, but they still get fed.
And when bees pollinate, they don't eat the pollen.
Right.
That's for somebody else to eat.
Okay.
You know, to eat the nectar. That's a different hummingbird or whatever to eat the nectar of the flower.
To land back as well, in the book of Acts, because we understand, we're coming back into that time where, during the book of Acts, what the apostles had to go from house to house, you know, to preach the gospel of Yahushua rather than just be on the highways and hedges. They were fed by the believers, man. They were housed by the believers. So these same things are going to occur. You got a lot of people watching. Esau manipulates views, but there's a lot of men and women that watch who just aren't saying anything at all. But when that time comes, Yahweh Shema Shah is going to lead brothers to those individuals, for them to do that work of actually serving and ministering unto the prophets, man.
Yeah, you had that all throughout the time of Acts.
Okay.
People, you had a support system, you had an administration, you had sisters that would lodge brothers in, feed them.
Welfare system.
You had people that did well for themselves. They had businesses, so they would take their proceeds and they would use it to support the ministry. And the disciples, they didn't have to really. All they had to do was full time go and do the work.
Right. this was the body of believers. You know, and hey, think about it. We're going to come into that time where, you know, believers are going to help the men of the Lord.
Yeah.
They're going to see you and say, oh,
Supports.
Yeah,
Helps.
supports.
Spirit gonna have us
Yeah.
just go 2 blocks away from or a block away from the grocery store or whatever. On the other side of the checkpoint or whatever, we just kind of over there, just kind of mingling with a crowd or whatever. And somebody that has access, you know, or has abundance, may be like, hey, I know you, come on over, and you know, I got something for you.
Yeah.
You know.
That's happening.
Yeah. Matter of fact, meet me over here, and then come follow me to the house.
Yeah, Elijah had a room in that woman's house in
Yeah.
2 Kings,
Yeah.
like his own room in the crib, man. You know, and he ended up healing her son, who actually had died.
He raised-
Brought him
he
back to
raised him
death.
back,
I mean,
yeah.
brought him back to life. So like,
Raised him in.
you know.
Yep.
So, God.
Romans 16:1. I commend unto you Phoebe, our sister, which is a servant of the church, which is at Centuria, that ye receive her in the Lord as becoming saints, that ye assist her in whatsoever business she had need of you, for she hath been a succorer of many, and of myself also.
Cord means help.
Greet Priscilla and Aquila, my helpers in Yahushua, who have for my life laid down their own necks, unto whom not only I give thanks, but also all the churches of the Gentiles. So the Israelite foreigners. Likewise, greet the church that is in their house. Salute my well-beloved Epanetus, who is the first fruits of Ashaya, unto Yahushua. Greet Mary, who bestowed much labor unto us. Salute Adronicus and Junia, my kinsmen, and my fellow prisoners, who are note among the apostles, who also were in Yahushua before me. Greet Amplius, my beloved in the Lord. Salute Urbane, our helper in Yahushua, and Stachys, my beloved. Salute Apelles, approved in Yahushua. Salute.
These weren't
them.
necessarily the disciples, these were believers. Okay, he's reading a list of other people that have a different role in the ministry, not just the educational part of the ministry. Okay.
These were people that they had occupations where they actually did well for themselves. They had a certain amount of wealth.
Yeah.
And they wanted to distribute that amongst the ministry, the laborers, the workers.
Yep.
You know, the men that are out there, you know, teaching, you know, sacrificing their lives, you know, giving that time. So that's what you know, women like that represented.
And it wasn't
And
just
that's
women.
what it wasn't just women, but you know, you had certain women that had that role. Now it was also what he said to Timothy, where he said those that are rich in this world be willing to communicate, willing to distribute,
Yep.
that you may store for yourself that foundation. If somebody can get that,
Kinda got it.
1 Timothy 6.
There's 1 Timothy 6:17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded.
Yeah, let's get that word, because I don't want them thinking like, hey, bro, you owe me some money for that. That's not what it's talking about.
This 1 Timothy 6, verse 17. That word rich, it says charge them that are rich. The word rich here is, 1 second.
Check the word charge as well.
Yeah, charge is G3853. Per angelo.
Yeah.
It says to transmit, to declare, announce, to command. Let's go to the root word of that. It says a messenger, one who is sent, angelos, right? Angel.
Yeah, I heard. I think one of the apostles said it years ago, and he said the Lord knows who to give money to, because it's either going to expose somebody for being stingy, or he knows how to give to the right person that knows how to distribute it. You know, I'm gonna give you that extra $200 a month because I know you know where it needs to go. You gonna figure out where it needs to go.
Right.
That's in your spirit.
You're not gonna be a nigga with it.
Right.
That's pretty much the roots.
Yeah.
It says to give charge, to declare, to enjoin. Yep. Now to go to that word rich, charge them that are rich. G41:4, G41:45, Salakia.
Yep.
It's plusios. It says wealthy, abounding in material resources. It says also abounding in, it says Christian, but we understand Israelite virtues and eternal possessions.
They believe, but they just got a little extra. You know, they did well for themselves.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it says the root word is G41.
The belief is the important part.
G41:49, Plutos.
And it says charity covers the multitude of sins. So this is what it's going into. You got it, bro.
It says plenitude, abundance, fullness, that which one is enriched. Right? It says bestowment. It's a root word of that.
Wait, bestowment. So it's bestowed onto you. Somebody gave it to you. We know riches come from the Lord.
Yep.
So
Poverty
it was
and riches.
bestowed to you for a purpose.
Yep.
Not just so you can be built up and be a niggard and high-minded. Okay, you got it.
It says to be fulfilled as the root of that. G41:30, Pimplemi. It says to be fulfilled or to be filled.
Because we know in the book of Acts, he had everybody drop off everything they had so they could distribute it equally so everybody would have what they needed.
Yeah, because there was a famine that was going to hit.
Yep.
They wanted to make sure everybody was going to be covered.
Yep.
You know, for that time. You know.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful because Esau think that we're gonna we're just gonna bend to not having and not being able to depend upon him. Man, the Lord's gonna show us you never needed this devil.
Yep.
The whole time the Lord was providing.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna watch. You're gonna be like, man, you fucking need this damn devil, man. Why? People gonna feel stupid that they even gave in to this beast.
Yep.
Cause they see us and we ain't got nothing. We ain't attached to this world no more. We ain't got no device in us. But I got energy. I still got clothes on.
Yep.
You know.
They ain't even
I'm not
around
hungry
like
because I already just ate something. How the hell he eat?
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
Look, Jake can run.
Just know that the Lord got us covered. You know?
Yes.
I don't need this damn devil, man. Cursed be he that trusteth in man.
Yeah, make your questions on. Continuing to 17. Charge them that are rich in this world that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches.
Yep.
Oh, can I read this in the NLT?
Yep.
It says, teach those who are rich in this world not to be proud and not to trust in their money, which is so unreliable. Their trust should be in Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, who richly gives us all we need for our enjoyment. Tell them to use their money to do good. They should be rich in good works and generous to those in need. Always
treasures in heaven. What's in heavenly places? So,
store of treasures in heaven where riches and wealth does not corrupt.
store of treasures in heaven. That's what that is right there. You got it.
Yep. It says they should be rich in good works and generous to those in need. Always able. The scripture also tells you, know to whom thou doest good.
Yeah.
You know, so that's not just saying give money to a nigga, man.
Yeah, to give to the godly and help not the sinner.
Right.
No, you're giving it to the ministry.
You know if that's the right place.
Right.
It says
But
they
also, you don't want to give it to no false prophets
Yep.
and guys that's out there just trying to hustle you.
Yep.
You know, because that's what they doing in some of these other cult groups.
Yep.
pocket.
You know, yeah.
Yep.
You got a straightway ministry where people are coming out. There's Pastor Dowell's his group, and people are coming out and giving testimonies to how they built this whole Israelite community. They built property and got land and all that.
Homestead.
It's like a homestead type of thing that they're living, but everybody got to give their proceeds, the money that they make laboring, they got to give it to Pastor Dowell. And basically, I'll share the video, but basically it's like all your money is going to one man, and he gets to distribute where the money goes.
That's like pimping.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So you're laboring and working your ass off, but you wondering, why is my money getting lower and lower?
Yeah.
Why am I not even able to get no food for my kids?
Yeah.
But this motherfucker going on vacations 4 or 5 times a year.
Did that happen in the old school? When they
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, in the old school,
King Marshall.
Exactly.
all that.
They say the apostle said he didn't have no heat in his van.
Yeah,
In New York winter. You know, but they were getting all the money from the oil tables and not distributing it where it needed to be and who needed it.
He needed that. He had to take care of that. But everything happens for a purpose, man. So keep that in mind.
You can't use the excuse that I didn't know. You're supposed to be, know your flock.
Yeah.
Stay of your flock.
Instead of
The state of the body of Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
I got quick.
Classic.
I'll just go back to the chapter. Wait, I'll grab this really quick in Isaiah 55 because you mentioned it.
Right.
There's Isaiah 55. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat. Yea."
How am I supposed to buy if I don't have no money? Well, because the rich man that I charge is going to buy it for me, right? No, it's talking about buying the spiritual food that you need, the spiritual drink that you need. With what? With your time, with sacrificing, your energy time, and so on and so forth.
It says, "Buy wine and milk without money and without price. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?"
Yeah, because you're literally spending your time, energy, and your fiat currencies, for things that aren't satisfying, that don't comfort you. This word is what's going to comfort you.
This is what gives you the true nourishment.
Yep.
You going into these other philosophies, these or even these other religions, and you're not fully satisfied. You're not getting your answers met. So it's like you buying and eating junk food, and you wondering why you keep spending your money and buying it, but you're not hungry. You're not satisfying your hunger.
You're not full.
You're not full
Yeah.
because you're not getting any nutrients out of it.
You're not getting anything that fulfills you. Like it's just like a quick.
One of the
quick
words
hit.
the apostle, and that's what like McDonald's and fast food shit do. Apostle used the word satiated. You're not satiated. You're never satisfied. But when you eat the right food, you are satiated.
And when you eat the right food, you don't even need that much.
Exactly. You need less. That's the whole point. Because it's so nutrient rich. When you was talking about that in one of the health videos about the diet. But we're talking about the spiritual diet though.
Yeah, they just came out with an article not too long ago saying in the UK, I think like 3,500 churches are expected to close in the next couple of years because of the lack of people, funding, so forth and so on, man. People are tired of the church because they're not getting anything out of it.
McDonald's ain't it's like they're gonna go from billion served.
Exactly.
McDonald's gonna go from billion served to million served. It's a lot.
Yeah, shit. Millions killed.
Yeah, exactly. People are waking up to the BS, and it's just correlating it to waking up to the BS of the church.
Yeah. It's ending it, verse 2.
You're just paying for more entertainment,
Yeah.
Sunday entertainment.
Yeah.
You got the hard club music the night before, and that heavy trance. Now you got a little light something to ease you out of it. And the hangover music for the next day.
Make you feel emotional and guilty.
Yeah.
To make you give money.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe if I get this
Feel better
$20,
about it.
Got them thinking that every blessing is transactional.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not how the Lord works, man.
Bro, you had an end up, bro. She said, "Oh, I need everybody in my congregation." She said, "I need like 32 more people to give like, what she say, a blessing of $1,200, something like that." And niggas kept going up there,
She said, Most I told her,
Yeah.
it's for him.
Yeah, he needed.
You talking about that curvaceous so-called
Hey.
preacher woman?
No.
Juanita
She was
Bynum.
yeah, Juanita Bynum. Yeah, she was in there.
Oh yeah.
And you see how they living, because they can capitalize off of stupid, gullible, naive people, man.
Like Simmy did.
All they're doing is grifting. They're grifting. It's a hustle. They're grifting, and because you're dumb enough to buy it, because you're not spiritually discerned,
Yep.
you're just giving your money away.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Down this verse 2, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness.
Yep. Hey, like the nourishment, the fatness, well, let it grow. Hit that.
Hit this. Oh, hit this. Matthew 6:32 again. After all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your heavenly Father knoweth that ye need of.
The non-believers. Let's say it that way.
Yeah.
The non-believers seek after all those carnal things. Go ahead.
For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye need of all these things, but seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Yep.
Take therefore no thought for tomorrow, for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof.
And the brother was saying it like, and even when you go back to the wilderness, when he said anxiety hit an all-time high, Most High even broke it down. But double up the baskets the night before the Sabbath. Double up and you ain't got to worry about it. But don't pick nothing up on the Sabbath though. Don't keep it overnight. Only that one day you do it. Like the rules were there. And this is what we're trying to educate you with, understanding what the conduct and rules are. So when the day comes, you're not caught out there in the wrong way, because this man's gonna get you. Okay, the Heavenly Father's testing to see how attentive you were to the education of the prophets, the education of the elect. Okay, if you were you attentive enough to teach it, or were you attentive enough to at least follow, or are you just not sure, so you're just gonna do something that you think may be right?
Yeah.
You know, because that last one could get you jacked up.
I know you had something, right?
Well, I still had that
And he still have
in chat GPT, but yeah.
finished that, right?
Finish that, and then I want you to look up that word distribute.
1 Timothy 6:17, I'm gonna start back. It says, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. That they do good, that they be rich in good works, ready to distribute, willing to communicate, laying up in store for themselves a good foundation against the time to come, that they may lay hold on eternal life. It said, look up the word distribute.
Distribute.
This is the word distribute, or distribute, like you said. G2130. It's a yometados. Wait, yometados, something like that. It says ready or free to impart, liberal, ready to distribute, good at imparting. The root word of that is G3330, to impart. It says to give over, to share.
To share.
Sure.
Yep. To share. Now I'm gonna check this other root. So like it says, yeah, this is didio me. It says, or ditto me. G1325. It says to give something to someone of one's own accord, to give one something to his advantage, to bestow a gift, to supply or furnish the necessary things. There it is.
Yeah.
You need, I got this for you. You need this, I got you.
Yeah. Yep. It says to appoint, to give someone to whom, to grant permission. That was the point.
Hey, like I remember when your father came in, and he had that communication mindset. Like, hey man, what y'all brothers missing? What y'all brothers need?
We
Oh,
was
y'all need
like-
some new signs? What y'all need?
We wasn't even
And we was
sure.
stuck like,
I don't know.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
We hadn't even thought.
what y'all brothers need? Hey, just let me know. You know, call me or that's that spirit of being willing to communicate. You figure you might be doing a little well than others, and you see that they without, and especially if it's something that they're lacking that would actually be helpful to them to forward the ministry. That's what you asking. Hey, you need a new camera. You need a new. Hey, like with the apostles, brothers amongst the councils talking amongst themselves like, hey man, I don't like how their equipment is not up to par. Their audio don't sound too good. And they shouldn't have to deal with this many years in.
Right.
After all the labor they put in, and you know the guidance that they done gave to all of us, ain't no way in hell that they should be dealing with that. So let's talk about it and let's generate some funds and let's send to them to get them whatever they need as far as equipment, communication.
And then forward it to ministry.
Huh?
Now we got clear videos. We got clear
You see that they
applications.
don't stop.
Yeah.
I can't even keep keep up with the apostles, man.
Apostle Bar, the elders of Apostle Bar, they doing 2-3 sit downs a week. That's not camping. You know,
Yep.
on top of his videos, Apostle Hart putting up what, 12 videos a day?
Yeah.
You know, man.
Spirit is on them, man.
God, to land back as well, but that's one of the parts of joining the body. It's to see where those holes need to be patched. You know, figuring out what your role is so that that engine, that car, you know, that foundation of that building can run smoother, man. You know, the head is already established. You know, so once more brothers join, it's your duty to figure out where you need to step in and navigate. You know, and that's for all of us.
And everybody's given a certain gift that's to help benefit the ministry. Knowing what your gift is and discovering what your gift is and how to use it the right way is vital. So now you know how to, okay, we lack this. Okay, so this is what this gift was given for.
Right.
You know, I got a few kids, and so I know how to, okay, so let me tell y'all how to deal with kids a little bit. Okay, I got, and this is use an example, I got this extra money, so it's supposed to go here. Or I got this other side, I know how to fish, so now we gotta do this. I got this time, which is a very valuable asset.
Get that in Corinthians about the different gifts.
Yeah,
Yep.
1 Corinthians 12.
Yep.
So that means that to you brothers, you're supposed to know what your gift is. If the Lord called you, He gave you some type of gift.
Yep.
It's for you to discern what gift you have.
Yep.
You're not gonna just show up and just be like, okay, I don't.
I don't know.
You can't. No.
Yeah, figure it out.
As
Ask.
soon as you get in there, you gotta know, or at least search and ask for it,
And it's
or search to know what it is.
Right.
Yeah, and it's messed up because you go to certain, you know, we Jakes, and when you deal with people of the world, man, like how do you, if you coming into this, you don't know that this is different.
Right.
So with niggas in the world, you be like, hey man, I got like $200 extra. Well, I got something for that.
Yeah.
The nigga gonna find a way to get that from you.
Yeah.
You know, and you be like, well, I'm helping him out, but that's not, and that happened in the truth.
Yeah.
You know people from the ATL and all of that others, you know, in certain places where the extra money went the wrong way with it, you know. Well, when you know that this is the right thing, like the same thing about the brother Yakanan, he was like, no, I know this is the right place. Because when I did something, I saw where it went, not because I did it, because I gave it to you, and I saw you take care of business with it. I saw this, I saw that, and then you tried to give it back. I was like, he was like, I don't want that back. What are you doing? No, don't do that. No, this is for that. So you learn to understand that the right place to distribute. Once you know that that's the right spot, if you knew that there was a watering hole or a well, you would go there all the time. You're not gonna drop the bucket to get the well, you know, in the dirt. You're gonna respect the spot.
Exactly.
Because you know whoever is tending to that spot is gonna make sure the water's always ready. The stone is there now, you know.
Before you get the one in Corinthians, give me Romans 12 verse.
Yep.
You could read it in the
Yep.
NLT or
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, this Romans 12. I'll start here.
Sorry, like 3.
Yeah, this Romans 12 and 3. I'm reading the NLT. It says, because of the privilege and authority Yahweh has given me, I give each of you this warning. Don't think you are better than you really are. Be honest in your evaluation of yourselves, measuring yourselves by the faith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has given us.
Yeah. Basically, be honest with yourself. You know your own abilities. You know yourself. You know, so be honest with yourself. Don't try to go above, beyond the measure that the Lord gave to you. There's certain dudes, they try to do that, and they end up. Alizar, for example.
Yeah.
You know, guys like that, they'll try to, you know, they think that they're more than what they actually are, to become puffed up, high-minded, and you can fall right into the condemnation of the devil, man.
Yeah.
So know your measure. All right.
Can I give another side of it too in the spirit? A lot of times, you know, the ministry may need something that a brother may ask for you specifically to be able to do it or accomplish it. If you're not in a position to do it, hey, just say that too.
Yeah.
You know, because
Be
I've
honest.
been in a position where I've said, okay, yeah, I can do this, and wasn't able to, you know, fulfill it. You know, I got rebuked for it, which I needed that rebuke. You know, so that's another thing as well. If you're not in a position to handle it, hey, then just speak, say it. You know, don't be ashamed of it. You know, it's just not meant for your office at that particular time.
And
You might be able to redirect to others that might be able to.
Right.
You might not have the means, but you know somebody that do. You know? Go ahead.
There's 1 Corinthians, it's like Romans 12 and 4. It says, just as our bodies have many parts and each part has a special function, so it is with Yahweh's body.
Yep.
We are many parts of one body and we all belong to each other.
Yep.
In his grace, Yahweh has given us different gifts for doing certain things well.
You know how to do something well. And so you actually have a purpose for doing it. It wasn't just some, you know, like Jake in the world, you know, they were given this God-given talent, but they think that, you know, basically it's of themselves. No, the Lord actually gave you that talent because you have a purpose, which is why he gave it to you. All right. Before I came into the truth, I thought I was gonna go to college and do this and do that. You know, I'm like still trying to figure out, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? But I had no idea that this was what he was gonna have me doing. It was far from my mind when I was in the world that this is what I would be a part of. I wasn't known to be I wasn't the biggest speaker. I was one of the guys that got nervous if I had to stand in front of the class and speak in front of a classroom of people. That was me. I wasn't a perfect English speaker.
Now look.
But hey, once the Lord give you that talent, it's a spirit within you. You're gonna have to identify that. Because you don't want to sit on it. You don't want to figure out that you had something and you sat on it the whole time.
Right.
That's what you don't want to do.
That's spooky.
You know? Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Continuing, this Romans 12 and 5. It says, so it is with Yahweh's body. We are many parts of one body, and we all belong to each other. In his grace, Yahweh has given us different gifts for doing certain things well. So if the Most High has given you the ability to prophesy, speak out with as much faith as Yahweh has given you. If your gift is serving others, serve them well. If you are a teacher, teach well. If your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging. If it is giving, give generously. If Yahweh has given you leadership ability, take the responsibility seriously.
Man. Don't take it lightly. Don't do it like it says in Peter. You know, you're supposed to do this willingly and not by constraint. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your office is, don't do it by constraint. Do it willingly. You know, be honest about it.
It should still
Alright.
be recording.
We gotta follow a precept.
Yep.
1 Corinthians
Should still be
14:1. Follow after charity and desire
about the
spiritual
meaning?
gifts,
It should be
but
saying
rather
17.
that ye may prophesy.
Mm.
Hey, so that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
To prophesy.
Prophesy.
Power is
It's Revelation 19:10.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
spirit of Yahushua, spirit of prophecy.
spirit of Yahushua, spirit of prophecy. So you got to do the work of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Then the Lord give you special gifts on top of the prophecy.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
And it
Do the work.
says actually in 1 Corinthians 14 chapter, it goes into that. Charity is above all, but prophesying is above all. It said,
Rather you prophesy.
but rather you prophesy. It said charity is up at the top, but over that is prophesying. So that's a gift. That's a charity. So to spend your time and your energy and studying and everything else, and your own giving away your own thoughts to be a conduit for the Spirit, to give to somebody else to warn them about what's coming. That's
Another thing, kind of land back.
I gotta correct it, brother.
yeah, please.
1 Corinthians 13 and verse 2. It says, if I had the gift of prophecy, if I understood all the Most High's secret plans and possessed all knowledge,
Yeah,
and if I had such faith that I could move mountains, but didn't love others, aka charity,
Yeah.
I would be nothing.
Yeah.
If I gave everything to the poor and even sacrificed my body, I could boast about it, but if I didn't love others,
Yeah.
aka have charity,
Yeah.
I would have gained nothing. So basically charity, which is basically goodwill, love,
Yeah.
which is the ultimate commandment.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you said
yeah.
is correct.
I said, yeah,
With-
that's what I was trying to think of.
the highest priority, the most prioritized gift is to prophesy.
Right.
But you still want to
highest of
balance it
all.
out by
Right.
still maintaining that goodwill, that love, agape.
Yeah.
Because the commandment is what? Love the Lord, love the Most High with all thy soul, with all thy might, with all thy soul, and love thy neighbor as thyself.
Right.
So that got to be incorporated along with our purpose. You know,
Could you read that 14th? I think it's like 14:1, because it's gonna.
wasn't
show
one of the
difference.
brothers just reading that?
Was that what you
When
read,
somebody was reading 1
14:1?
Corinthians 14?
Zion.
He just read
Oh,
it.
that was the first.
Yeah, he just read it. Yeah, he read it. Yeah.
Then it goes into diversity of tongues.
Con.
Yeah.
Con.
Yeah. So no, that's right. So you back in
Romans 12.
Yeah, I'm back in Romans 12. Yeah, this is Romans 12, verse 8. If your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging. That's through exhortation,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
It says, if it is giving, give generously. If Yahweh Shai is giving you leadership ability, take the responsibility seriously. And one thing that the elder, what's the elder name? Brad Gabar. It's like not Brad Gabar. Amwan Gabar. It's like the elder Amwan Gabar. One thing he did, because he does his shorts in the morning, basically the precepts, the quick hits, but it's like exhortation, prophecy all day. He said, when the Lord gives you a gift or you start something for the Lord, hey, you got to continue it. You know, you can't stop. You know,
Yeah.
so that goes along with that, all right?
Yeah. We're good.
Continue. It says, if it is giving, give generously. If Yahweh has given you leadership ability, take the responsibility seriously. And if you have a gift for showing kindness to others, do it gladly. Don't just pretend to love others, really love them. Hate what is wrong. Hate what is wrong. Hold tightly to what is good. Love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other.
Yep.
Never be lazy, but work hard and serve the Lord enthusiastically. Yep, that was pretty much the point.
So that means don't be lazy, even with the talent, the gift that you have. The scriptures say to be not weary in well doing. You know, So you're gonna you ferventness is what leads to diligence. Having that fervent, passionate, enthusiastic aura, you know. So you don't want to defraud the Lord. The scriptures say, "Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully." All right, and a lot of people, when you read that verse, when it says not to do the work deceitfully, meaning don't be out there lying with the scriptures. Now, yeah, you're not supposed to lie and twist scripture, but what that actually means is don't be lazy. Somebody get it real quick. I believe it's in Jeremiah 48. Jeremiah 48, like around the 10th verse.
It's like I got the word for lazy, etymology.
Yep.
It says, on the 1540s, it said adverse to labor, action, or effort.
Yeah.
Basically a sluggard, you know?
Yeah. Somebody that's just dragging their feet. Hey, when you come to your job, there's a reason why you got managers, supervisors, leads, because they're trying to, they're pretty much keeping their eyes on what your abilities of what you're able to do. And not only that, but they're watching your work. If they see you dragging your feet, they finna pull you into the office. I'm like, I'm gonna need you to, we hired you, this was on your job description. This was the expectations that you know, we were to hire all employees. This is the expectations that we you're obligated to meet. So we need you to fulfill that.
And don't they have a 90-day, like
a 90-day probation period.
And also they train you.
Yep.
You know, they train you what you want to, what your job is.
Yep.
And eventually, when you pass that training, they're gonna bring you in.
Yep.
You know.
Now we're gonna put you on the floor. You should know what to do now. That's what the Lord expects of us. So get that in Jeremiah, and then you can go back to that in Romans 12.
Jeremiah 48:10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood.
Keeping back his sword from blood. And what is our sword right now? You already know. All right, now look up that word deceitfully.
Okay.
It's the word, the Hebrew word remiyah. It says laxness, slackness, slackening, deceit. And the Strong's definitions, it says deceitfully, slothful, false, guile, idle.
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 Free time. Too much free time.
Yeah, you're not busy.
When you put your car in idle, it's not going nowhere.
Yep.
You either go in reverse or drive.
It's not subject, like it's like neutral, stick shift, manual, whatever. It's subject to whatever the terrain. If it's downhill or, you know, but you're not in control. But if you have a mission, you're gonna have it in gear to, like they say, get in gear.
Yep.
I mean, get going, get moving. Y'all got it.
Yep. So he said, "Cursed be he that do the work that way."
Yep.
And apostles always, and this is when they light a fire under the brothers, man. Apostle Tar, every now and then the spirit will come on him.
We'll come around again soon.
And I'm pretty sure we're gonna hear him again. But you dudes out there, that's not, you ain't diligent, you ain't out there doing what you're supposed to do. Hey man, it's gonna be a house cleaning. We hear that
Every season.
every season, man. You're gonna get but show you the leadership quality of our elder. You know, he's constantly encouraging you, and really they shouldn't even have to do it. It should already be in you. You should want to do this.
Be on fire on me.
Because hey, the Lord, he's in the heavens. And he knows what he gave you. For as much has been given, as much required. He knows what you're sitting on. So when he comes back, all you got, hey, he's the one that you got to answer to. You know? He's the one that you're going to have to answer to. Somebody was holding?
Yeah, I am. You got something?
Just a quick read.
Go ahead. And then I want you to go back.
3:16. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
It was funny.
Yep.
That's the precept the apostle
That's the one he made.
brings. Brings that one, and then he gets on our left.
Yeah, you're not on fire. You're lukewarm. That means that your mind is somewhere else. You're not truly, you're not fully devoted. You know, you might be, you know, there might be some certain temptations you're dealing with. There might be some cares of this life we were just talking about, some entanglement somewhere. You gotta shift your focus and realize what this calling is about.
It might be a stumbling block somewhere that's impeding your progress.
Yeah.
But you need to clear that out the way.
Yeah.
But you
There
might want to get on that.
There might be a fear.
Yeah.
You gotta get over that fear.
That's the spirit, bro. Because
Yeah.
what just happened? But basically, with the I think that was Canada. With the gun thing.
yeah. That was
Hey, a lot of people ain't gonna come out. Ain't gonna come out. Let alone to learn, but even eventually to teach. That's gonna slow a lot of people from coming out because you're scared of losing your life by yourself. You're scared of being put in that situation. You know, you may not be able to react as that brother reacted.
That's a part
But
of
in our
faith
hands.
and making
Right.
yourself a living sacrifice.
Yeah.
We come out here and endure the elements, not just the weather, the people, these demons out here.
Yep.
So you know that's half the battle is coming out,
Yeah.
and then you know the
That's
other half.
that's a big sign of faith.
Right. The other half is, you know, learning and, you know, enduring and building yourself up in the spirit.
Yeah.
A couple quick
We got it.
a couple quick precepts. The brother brought up Proverbs 16 and 27. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. Idle lips are his mouthpiece. And that's in the TLB, the Living Bible.
I have
Right.
you still reading, right?
Yeah.
There's also one in Sirach, I believe the 33rd chapter, where it says, when much idleness teacheth much evil.
Yep.
And that's for a servant that's not, you know, doing anything.
That's perfect.
Because when you're idle, you're a servant, but you're idle, so your mind is somewhere else, and it's nowhere productive. As long as you're idle, you're not producing anything. The Lord is looking for laborers. He said the harvest is plenteous, but the laborers are few. There needs some work to be done, put in.
Lock in, do some work.
Yeah.
So spirit, I said something to a brother before. I'm like, damn, bro, how you know? You brothers that know will know who I'm talking about. Damn, bro, how you know everybody's stats? Like, how you know everybody's stats? But you know, like, how do you have time to know all of that? He got mad at me. You know, because I was like, damn, bro, you know everybody's stats. And he saw how I said it like in a playful way, but it cut deep. And he was mad at me. Like, hey, bro, let's just fuck around. Let's do the work. Let's do a video. Anyway, it goes on to say, an evil man, this is 28th verse in that same chapter, an evil man...
Hey, Salakia,
Yep.
real quick. That scripture in Revelation, I know your works is neither hot or cold. If you neither hot or cold or lukewarm, I will spew you out of my mouth.
Yep.
Another scenario that gives you the same sentiment. When Yahushua went to that fig tree,
Yep.
and he realized that there was it bared no fruit, what did he do to that tree? Hold on, I'm gonna ask y'all brothers, what did he do with it? He cursed it. He got pissed. He was like, what's the point of this fig tree if there ain't gonna be no fruit on it? He cursed it. It's good for nothing now. You might as well throw it in the fire. Use it on a cold night. At least it'll be productive that way.
Yep.
Since it can't be productive the other way.
Hey, if you don't want to sacrifice,
Yeah.
you'll be part of the sacrifice.
Man,
In another sense, right?
man. See?
So I'll read this again real quick. Proverbs 16:27-29. The idle hands are the devil's workshop. Idle lips are his mouthpiece. An evil man sows strife. Gossip separates the best of friends. Wickedness loves company and leads others into sin.
Yeah, that also happens when you have idleness,
You coming up with all these
type
other
of
ideas
thoughts
and wrong.
you know, and then next thing you know, gossip is going on, and you giving Satan a room to enter in.
Yep.
That's how strife gets started too. Somebody that they ain't got shit to do, so they just talking shit, spreading rumors,
Busybodies.
being a busybody.
My boss at work said that.
So like, yeah, that's these women.
Yeah.
These women.
Yeah.
When they ain't got shit to do, they just at home all day.
Watching house.
She in all kind of drama, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
All kind of drama.
Now she got time to check her social media. She done went through her DMs and now, you know, it's too much.
Yeah. I was gonna say
She,
side.
yeah.
Go ahead,
You
I was
got
gonna say
it.
side. That's why they need sister wives, man.
Yeah.
So they can just talk in house while they're being productive.
Yeah, while they're being productive.
While being productive.
So one of them like, hey, let's
I'm
put her
still on the
before
first
this
one.
laundry.
Get that get the virtuous woman. Proverbs 31.
Yep.
I want you to go to, Proverbs 31 and 10, and then I want you to jump down. Because one of the characteristics of a virtuous woman is her lack of laziness.
Yep. Did we read that in another translation?
Read the last name?
Yeah, in another translation?
Yeah, in the NLT.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, GNT. It's like
GNT.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Because these bitches now, they'll be like, man, how do you go to work and go to the gym?
Yeah. And cook dinner.
And be able to, what? These bitches are good for nothing.
You can't do all that. So can I segue while you got me? Because my boss said just like this. And it's true about the ministry. Brothers say this. Elders and stuff say this. He said, what the boss said was, hey, you got so much to do around here, you don't have time to not do nothing.
Right.
Like you should be going task to task trying to get things done. Which goes right into they say, if somebody has some idle time where they're getting into stuff, give them more responsibility.
right. And that's why
Give them something more to do so they stay busy.
That's why brothers should have a routine. You know, we all know brothers gotta work. You know, but after that work, and you know what you have to do as far as duties for the ministry, doing videos, reading, studying, watching videos. You know, all those different necessities that the Lord needs you to tend upon. And then after all that, you could tend to yourself. Another thing that one of the elders says is even when it comes down to eating, he said if he don't do the work of the Lord, hey, he don't feel like he deserves to eat. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
That ain't for everybody because there's others, children, whatever that may. But hey, you want the dinner hot or you want it cold?
Man.
Everybody want to have it hot. Yeah, it's safer this way.
Getting the,
You don't have to walk in. Thank you. It's safer. This way.
I got this precept in Proverbs 31. There's Proverbs 31 and 10. It says, how hard it is to find a capable wife. She is worth far more than jewels. Her husband.
How many of y'all want a lazy ass woman?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody want no lazy ass chick just laid up in the crib and
Nobody want to be around lazy people. Just
in general. In general.
Now, here's a funny thing about it. You ask a lazy person what the characteristics are that they have, and then you ask, well, what are the characteristics of a lazy person? It's the same shit.
Exactly.
But they won't see that. They'll be like, no, I'm just doing other stuff. Like what? Like resting, like nothing, like thinking. Like, it sounds good, but what about when it's time to put your hands to work? That part has to come around as well. You got it.
Yeah, continuing. There's Proverbs 31 and 10 in the GNT. It says, how hard it is to find a capable wife. She is worth far more than jewels. Her husband. Oh, you said jump down, Slot.
Yeah, jump down to
13.
where basically says, hold on.
She rises up early, bro.
Oh,
That
yeah,
one.
Kanye.
Yeah.
That's
15?
yeah, kind. 14.
Yeah.
Says she brings home Proverbs 31:14 in there.
Yeah, go to 13, bro.
Just read down.
Yeah, just read down, bro,
Okay.
because they all hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you just the point is in verse 20, verse 27.
Yeah.
Verse 27 is the
At
point.
very end, yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna read down. This 11. Her husband puts his confidence in her, and he will never be poor. As long as she lives, she does him good and never harm. She keeps herself busy.
And what does that do? That keeps the man's mind from having to waste time worried about what the hell she doing. Now he can stay on task and stay, because men gonna automatically just should be working like at something.
Hey, you know where that spirit of jealousy comes from with men, with a woman? The only time that happens with men is when he realized that his woman got so much free time.
Yep.
When you know that she's constantly busy and everything is towards serving you, you're not even worried one bit about what she's possibly doing, because you know what she's doing. You know she's tending to business.
Yep.
I already know she's okay. Yeah, it's this time. Oh, okay. She's getting this because she's getting ready to cook this. Oh, she's getting ready to do this because she know that I like this.
Yep.
She's constantly her whole schedule is geared around setting tasks so that she can actually maintain a household and serve her husband. If she's busy, you ain't got too much to worry about. It's when she's free, when she ain't doing shit.
Yep.
Now she can go on her phone and
Yeah.
Check them DMs all of a
she
sudden.
all you already know what time it
Go on
is.
your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she's going on a vacation.
Yeah.
You let her, and if she going without you, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, any free time.
it's it. That's it. If she's saying I'm finna go anywhere outside of my shit. City. If she go out the city limits.
Shit, if she going to from Henderson to North Las Vegas. Where this whole
Without
What's
you.
going on over there?
And she talking about I'm gonna be gone for a day or 2 days or however long. Nope. Give the water no passage. You need to be see, like with us, right? If we're going anywhere, you better believe wherever we're going,
Oh yeah.
we linking up with brothers
Gotta do that work.
because the ministry, the work is priority.
I'm about to
If
go
I'm in
somewhere.
fucking Costa Rica,
Yeah.
I'm finna do. I better have brought my camera with me, my garment with me,
Rosetta Stone.
bro.
The Spanish
Some
flag.
incense.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And if I find out there's some brothers there, we linking up.
Yeah. Got to.
Yeah, brother.
That's priority, man.
Brothers out there.
But if you just going to vacate for a whole week and it ain't even in your mind, I'm finna take a break from this too. I'm just finna go and go to the spa, go try these, go walk the beach, go try this and try that. Okay, so what are you doing? Now you idle. Now you're relaxing.
Yeah.
Settle when you leave.
You're settled. What if the Lord showed up that day and you kicking up with your feet at the beach?
How was
Drinking Mai Tais.
had parables like that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
householder come back when he ain't ready, and he smiting servants and chilling and shit. Hey man. Yep.
Cause like my mom, she used to early on, and she get the memo now. But she used to be like, you gotta get yourself, like, I don't know why you don't plan on leaving the country. Like you don't go on vacation. I know your girl. I know she gonna wanna get out and do this. Now understanding what my true purpose is. She understand it now. But back then she was trying to get me to be like, you know what,
I should go.
you know what, Ma? I think I'm gonna consider that. I'm gonna go. What the fuck I'm finna go do? You know? Oh man, my life is in Yahushua, man.
They don't understand.
Whether I live, whether I die, it's to the Lord.
Always abounding in the ministry.
Always abounding in the work, man.
This guy continuing Proverbs 31, G&T. 13. She keeps herself busy making wool and linen cloth.
Yeah.
Keep herself busy.
And that's idle. What do you see them older women? They up there knitting and crocheting, watching their stories or whatever. When they had idle time, they still doing something.
God.
You know?
Yeah, making blankets.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me make some beanies for the babies for the winter time.
God.
Something.
Let me go through the laundry and see if there's any holes in socks.
Mend up some stuff. Yep.
You know? Yeah.
These women can't fucking sew.
Yeah. They don't know where to buy crochet needles from. Well, you got it, bro.
Yep. Says,
They're looking for rainbow deals.
Yep.
Deals at Rainbow.
What was the other store? Dee
D's discount.
Yep. A whole wear so they can go to the club. And then expect a good man